Welcome back, you guys. Tonight we're going to be working on a Glock 19 Gen 5. We have some pretty advanced work that we're going to be doing on this here today. Wanted to quickly take you through the process of exactly what we're going to be doing so you have a better understanding of what you're watching as it kind of unfolds. Customer reached out to me and said, hey, I've got a Fastfire 3. I'd really like to free up the dovetail and mount that optic lower on the slide, a little bit more proportional to where they usually sit. So the idea here is to cut through the rear dovetail. We're going to cut this for the Fastfire 3. Then we're going to cut a new dovetail up here. We're going to basically be relocating that dovetail so they can go back to using iron sights. They want to be able to co-witness with the Fastfire 3. I think overall that's a really good idea. It sets lower on the slide, gives you the ability to have those backup sights. So we're going to get away from using that adapter plate. We're going to kind of fix up this back zone here, and then we're going to move to the front zone. And what we're going to be doing is, if you see on our shield designs, we do these 6 top cuts. We call those top serrations. They're not raptor cuts because they are cut with an end mill, so they're flat on the bottom. They're not cup shaped. And a lot of what you're going to be seeing on this today is a modified, larger version for the Glock. So if you happen to see any of the shields that we've done, if you follow us on Instagram, you're going to see a bunch of them with the top serrations and some side windows. We're basically going to be doing that, except it's going to be proportional to the slide. So top serrations up here, more than likely. We'll probably end up doing 4 on each side. The side's going to end up having one large step down, which is going to clean up this zone. Then it's going to have like a dish, 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 window, window. So I want to be able to see some barrel up here. We don't want to cut any holes in this zone, obviously, because we've got barrel lockup, we've got some internal components over here. So we're going to have one big zone to clean it up, dish, 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 and then window, window. And then, of course, on this side, we'll do one step down dish to kind of make it proportional to the other side, and then window, window. We're then going to go ahead and color it, assemble it. We're going to bring it back. Let's take a look and see exactly how it came out. So what we want to do now is we're going to get over to the Tormach 770. We're going to go ahead and cut this precision work on the Gen 5 slide, and let's see exactly how it comes out. All right, guys, let's take a look and see exactly how this came out in the end as our final product. Now, as we discussed at the beginning of this video, this happens to be the design that we put on our shields. It's a very popular design. I end up doing a lot of shields with this design. It's a very attractive design. It's a cleanup design. It ends up cleaning up a lot of the factory text that happens to be on the slides from the factory. Gives you just a little bit more of a clean, crisp image, something a little bit different than the factory one, and it's not super expensive. So it's an opportunity to have something done and not really break the bank in order to have something done. Let's discuss it. Cerakote in Elite concrete. Okay, so we usually don't do the Elite Series. We usually do the H Series. The H Series is extremely durable, and the Elite Series is literally the next notch up. It has a higher wear cycle. It's more resistant to everything, to UV, to chemicals. It just happens to be the next notch up. It only comes in a couple of colors, okay? So the selection isn't really all that big, and I'm assuming that Cerakote will probably expand as time goes on, but it's definitely something to take a look at, check out. If you just find that you need that extra protection, maybe it's a daily carry that you use all the time, maybe it's a woods gun or something like that, or some kind of a travel gun that you use in the truck, and it gets thrown around a lot. So it may fit your needs a little bit better than what would be the standard H Series. Now don't get me wrong, the H Series is durable, but the Elite Series is called Elite for a reason. We ended up doing the top serrations, as we discussed. We ended up adding one extra here. It just came out being one of those deals where it fit the slide a little bit more proportional instead of doing the 3. Obviously, the slide on the Glock 19 is longer than what we get on the Shield overall, so we needed to make it proportional. Very pleased with the way the side came out here. We're able to see some nice barrel down through here, so we'll see if we can get you here. Nice barrel down and through here, and then we ended up adding these extra zones here that kind of give us this little ghost shadow effect to give us that image that like there's something still there, that the pattern kind of extends to the rear of the slide, that we didn't just work in the front zone and have the 9x19 left over here. So we definitely took care of the full image on the side. Now, of course, this side, we cut it short. We've got an ejection side over here. We left the serial number. We ended up leaving the Glock logo. Very pleased with the way that it came out overall in the end. Definitely be able to see some nice barrel as we already discussed. Now guys, this happens to be my frame and my barrel, but the rest of it happens to be the customer's. Hopefully they'll shoot me some pictures once they get it put back together. I do know that we're still going to be going through the process of the iron sights. They're gonna go ahead and mount those, and then we'll probably be able to see a little bit more of a clear picture. I'm loving the idea of moving this down and freeing this up. Okay, a lot of people end up going with a plate system. You just end up getting a lot lower to the center of the slide when you cut the slide specific to the optic. And then of course, we cut the new dovetail, which frees up your rear iron sight. So you can go back to co-witnessing. So it's, you know, you're not using a plate that you have money associated with the plate. And then of course, you're not tying up the rear dovetail. So there's definitely a good opportunity here of moving this. I like that overall. Guys, if you haven't seen our older content, go back and watch it. If you haven't subscribed, you're missing out. And Instagram is really the place to be. There's a lot of stuff that gets posted on Instagram. If we don't do a full video, that kind of makes its way over there. I actually am thinking about doing a short 5-minute or less build video kind of profile. So what that would mean is that a lot of what you see here would be in like a 5-minute video or under. And the idea there is that not everybody has the time to watch the full build videos, to listen to what the mindset was, what the process was. They want to just kind of go from what we have to where we're getting. And I'm kind of thinking about doing a new YouTube channel that's a lot of the same content, but instead of maybe going to Instagram, because I know a lot of you guys don't have Instagram, instead of going to Instagram and watching that 1-minute video, you guys can just kind of catch that kind of middle content, so to speak, on the quick, down, dirty NCEngravers. If you think that's a good idea, leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what your opinion is of that. If you happen to like the way it is now, maybe we won't do it. If you find that you don't use Instagram and you want to get the content that maybe you're missing, maybe we will do it. So right now I'm kind of just trying to figure out exactly what the customers are after and what my viewers are after. So if you find that that makes sense, that you want to have the short, down, and dirty version, let me know and we'll see if we can put that together. So very, very cool opportunity there. Feel free to reach out to me. If you happen to have any kind of comment, question, concern about something, there's always a contacts tab on the webpage. There's always an email at the end of the video, and there's always a phone number. Feel free to text me. If you call me, I'm usually running a machine. I do this full time now, so it happens to be that I'm kind of watching the machines as they run, making sure stuff gets scheduled and things throughout the day. So I don't always have time to take a long call, but always feel free to text me, and I'll usually hit you back kind of in between the motions of the operation, and we'll see what we can do for you, and we'll try to, you know, iron out those details of your build. So guys, I'm going to talk with you guys on the next one. Have a good one.